And for more, we're also joined by Thomas Straubhaar, director of the Hamburg Institute of International Economics. Now, experts, we also heard it, expect that domestic demand will also support the German economic recovery. What makes them so optimistic?
Actually, the German miracle is a job miracle. That means that the more people than ever before work in Germany these days. So what is the big hope that it lasts and that people with jobs are better consumers.
So Germany can now rely on both export, which was always very strong, and domestic spending.
Absolutely, and that's also good news that for the first time since a decade now, it's not only the export that supports the German miracle, it is also the consumption part, and as I've said before, it is the job and the stability of the German labor market. That is really a good news because it is not only from the outside that we are depending now, we could also have a standing and a going on upswing of the business cycle.
But is that sustainable? I mean, you mentioned just the term also economic miracle. Does that mean it's time for that the payslip, you know, that it mirrors on the reflects on the payslip as well?
Yeah, that could be one idea, but I don't think that it is the best idea because, as we have seen in the last, let's say, 10 years, there was a deal between employers and employees that they have changed security and stability on the one side, and on the other side, they have reduced to ask for higher wages. So exactly. I think the prize they have won is that they have more secure jobs. And I think in the long run, that's the really important thing to people, that they have jobs. And the salary is important, but what does it help if you have a salary but no job?
That's true. You also just spent some time in the US. Actually, you've been invited by the German Marshall Fund to Washington. So you probably can tell us, how does the US view the German economic recovery?
Just to make my sponsors happy, it was a transatlantic academy, by the way, from the German Marshall Fund. But anyway, I think what we have learned in the United States for the moment is that it is not only a short-term crisis going on there. I think it is more a long-term issue, a structural change that has not been made yet, that people for too many times have, and for too long have lived on a, let's say, unsafe base, that they have not saved, that they have consumed with cheap money, cheap goods, and I think this is to be changed very soon. Otherwise, I don't see a good upswing in the American economy.
Okay, Thomas Straubhaar, thank you for the moment. We'll be back in just a short while.